What's up, kinfolk? What's up, cousins? How are y'all doing? Welcome in if you are new to the channel. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tommy. Here I am doing news that you can use. I'm also doing homesteading and all the things. I'll just say all the things on this channel. So I hope that you support more than just the news stories, but what's happening right now. We're going to get into that. But first, I want to say happy 4th of July to you and your family. And I hope y'all are being safe, having fun, and enjoying yourself. I have to actually go make some baked beans, but while my husband's taking up the kitchen right now, seasoning the meats, I decided I would do this live right here because I haven't done one today. I did do a video, but I haven't done one today. So welcome in. Hey, Happy Mac. Thank you for being here today. And everybody that's watching that's not commenting, I see you in here watching, and I appreciate you being here. Hit that like button because it does help support the channel. Also share any of my videos, especially this one, out. Hey Grandma, hey Chosen, how are you doing today? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get into it, and I will try to greet the rest of y'all as y'all come in. Hey Ann, hey WJ5, how are you? Hey Elsmeralda, how are you? Forever Eve, good to see you. Hey girl, hey. Hey Nancy, how are you doing? I'm so tired right now. It's like messing with the dogs, but let's get into this breaking news. Some of you might have already heard about it, maybe you have not. So let me share my screen. So the first one is, because it's a couple of them, the Thompson fire has forced 28,000 to evacuate in California. This is the fire. I think I have video of it in a different article. California governor declared a state of emergency Wednesday morning as the Thompson fire forced another 15,000 residents to evacuate, raising the total of evacuees to 28,000. We are using every available tool to tackle this fire and will continue to work closely with our local and federal partners, is what the governor said on Wednesday. The Northern California blaze has burned 3,002 acres and was at 0% containment as of Wednesday morning. The California Department of Forestry released a statement on that. So it's either Butte County or Butte County Fire Department is at the scene of the vegetation fire outside of Oroville. Multiple evacuations are in place, and an augmentation of ground and air resources have been ordered. The Sheriff's Department issued evacuation orders for parts of the communities of Oroville, Cherokee, Oroville Northeast, Kelly Ridge, and Hurleyton. This is a huge fire, you guys. Huge. The Hyatt Power Plant, the Oroville Field Office, Lake Oroville Visitor Center, and the Thermalito Pumping Generating Plant all fell under the evacuation order. So all of those have been evacuated. Personnel at the Oroville Dam were not at risk, according to the California Department of Water Resources. This is a major fire. Oroville declared a local emergency as the blaze threatened critical infrastructure, including the water supply. My husband used to be a fireman. He never had to do any kind of forestry fire or anything like that, but it was a lot. He said it was a lot, the fires that he did have to do. The governor announced the state had secured the fire management assistant grant from the Federal Emergency Management Agency to help suppress the fire and provide vital resources, while the California Office of Emergency Services also deployed fire and law enforcement resources. CAL FIRE said 1,438 total personnel have been dedicated to the fire, including 199 fire engines, 46 dozers, 49 water tenders, and 8 helicopters. Let me see if I can find the video for you guys of it. If I can't, then I have to go on to the next story. I do have it, but let's see. Okay, I just did that. I don't see it. That might be it right there. Yep. Let's see if it'll play. I'm going to mute it though, because I don't want to get a copyright in that sense. So this is the fire that's taking place here.
3,000-acre Thompson fire has already burned homes and cars. The latest update shows zero containment. Governor Newsom announced overnight that federal aid is on the way. The cause of this fire is under investigation.
So that's the little short news break there.
A new state law.
That and get out of it and go to the next story. I send prayers to those people. They didn't say what exactly started the fire. Is it the heat? Was it, carelessness? What the reason was behind this fire actually taking place? But nonetheless, all of those people have been evacuated, and probably more will be evacuated if it was 0% contained at that time. So that's California. Here we go. So this is the next one. I think you say it. Multnomah County declares a state of emergency due to extreme heat. Can you guys see this? If so, please hit that one if you can. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger for these old eyes of mine. I have old eyes, y'all, okay? Multnomah County Chair has declared a state of emergency effective from noon Friday through Monday as the Portland area prepares for temperatures to rise into the triple digits this weekend. I've seen places like Vegas and stuff. I mean, I don't know how they do it. 110 and higher. I don't know how they do it. So this decision was made after the National Weather Service issued an excessive heat warning beginning Thursday. Temperatures are expected to reach 98 degrees on Friday and surpass 100 degrees on Saturday and Sunday, according to forecasters. County officials said that they are ramping up efforts to protect the vulnerable population, including people without housing, even though they're passing laws to make homelessness a crime. But that's another story. Including people without housing, those without air conditioning, elderly individuals, and people with health conditions. County Director Emergency Management also said that they are preparing to open cooling centers and is increasing its outreach at the risk of some groups. The county will open cooling centers when areas are extreme heat risk on the Weather Service scale. Officials will announce cooling center locations and hours the day before the county determines that extreme heat risk has been reached. I'm not seeing where they're saying what do they consider that particular temperature to be for it to be extreme heat. They're not saying that. So the county also released a map showing locations where people can cool off during the day. Multnomah County Health officer said people may have an especially difficult time acclimating to the heat because the metro area hasn't seen many hot days this year. I'm particularly worried about the thousands of people heading to music festivals and sporting events this weekend. They released a statement and they're saying they'll be spending a long time outside, may have little access to shade and water, and may not recognize the risk. And a lot of people don't know the risk of being in that kind of heat. But the first thing you need to definitely look for, if you are out in that kind of heat and you're not sweating, then you are at risk of shutting down. Your system is about to shut down on you. During the state of emergency, officials are urging people to stay hydrated, seek cool environments, and check on your friends and your families who may need assistance. And y'all check on your animals too. And don't leave them in the cars. I just saw a story where someone, a couple of stories actually, like different days, different stories about people, leaving their dogs in these cars, hot as it is. And unfortunately, the dog did not survive, and actually leaving children in the cars, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. Officials said anyone who witnesses someone experiencing a medical emergency should call 911, duh, although they warned that there may no longer, wait a minute now, hold on. Say what? Okay, officials said anyone who witnesses someone experiencing a medical emergency should call 911, although they warned that there may be longer 911 hold times due to high call volumes during the 4th of July holiday. So there's that. I remember doing a story, was it last year or the year before? And 911 was putting people on hold or sending them to a voicemail. So if you need information, y'all, about heat-related illnesses, how to prevent yourself from becoming overheated, etc., there is a website, or you can call 211. That's 211. So I hope this information was useful to you and helpful to you, but we need to stay vigilant and pay attention to ourselves and what we can tolerate and can't tolerate. So let me get into the comments before I get off and see what y'all saying. Highlight a few comments. Thank you for the ones you could see it. Let's see. Let's go back up to where I stopped greeting people. And thank y'all for coming in. I hope y'all are staying safe and having enjoyable, hey grandma, having a enjoyable weekend. Hey, Michael Perry, how are you? I already spoke to Chosen One. Good to see you. Good to see you, WJ. Hello, Ann Pickle. How are you? Welcome in. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Could y'all please support my videos that aren't news related? Just help push them on out there, y'all. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Teresa. I mean, all of that helps the channel. It definitely gonna help me be able to support these 2 kids that's going to school next month. So I appreciate all the help I can get. Hey, Susan. Hey, Paula. How are you? Hey, Dottie. Dottie in the house. Happy 4th to you. Happy 4th to everybody. If you're just coming in, I did say it in the beginning. Hey, Linda Clark. How are you? From Oregon. Is it hot out there in Oregon? What is the weather like? Hey, Tiger. Savannah. I know Savannah hot. I know Savannah hot. Hey, it's my life. How are you doing today? Hey, Judy. Judy. Who used to say that, y'all? I used to watch that as a child. Judy. It's going okay. It's going okay. I got a good cry out yesterday, and I felt so much better after that cry. It's going pretty good. I tried to get Gracie in the little kiddie pool, but all she wanted to do was drink from it as if it was a huge water bowl. Hey, Shanty, how are you? How you doing, Catherine? I have a cousin named Catherine. I have a nephew named Michael. Hey, Michael Perry, what's happening? CNN and Fox not reporting any news. Yeah, a lot of people not. I haven't even. Oh, Let me stop fumbling over my words. I have not watched any TV today, but I'm pretty sure they're not really, unless it's like some kind of mass something, then they're ready to report on that. But I pray these people who are being evacuated, it's a holiday, but you ain't thinking about the fact that it's a holiday. And then what are you doing? Let's get into that. What are you doing when you get the word that, hey, we're going to be evacuated? Like, is it a knock on the door? Is it mass text? Is it both? How do you prepare for that if you have not been preparing? Do you just go? Do you try to grab a little few things? All of those seconds and minutes do count, because sometimes when it's situations like that with a fire or flooding and they give you that knock and say, hey, you got to go, they're saying you got to go now, the clothes on your back, shoes on your feet or not. So I pray for them. I really do. Hey, Debbie. Michael. Oh my goodness. Michael. That's funny. I know. What now? It's always something, but I try not to always report on stuff. I try to do stuff that's not news related, but it don't be getting watched. But I'm still going to show it because we need that break in there, mentally and emotionally. We need that break in there. I know I do. So I'm doing it for me, but I'm hoping that it helps you guys too, not to always see me popping up with a news story. Oh God, what's happening? Because it's always something happening every second. Like the video that I was going to put up today, I changed that for tomorrow because it's a little politicky. And y'all know I don't do politics over here, but that video is going to come out and I probably will lose some subscribers, and I shouldn't, but people are very touchy over that situation. But I'm not like taking sides, one party over the next, because listen, the only side I take is up there. These sides down here, they come with fixings and all this other stuff. I ain't with it. So, but I can't believe this person did what they did. And so I said, well, I'm going to share this, I didn't see it on the news. I looked on the news that yesterday and I didn't see it anywhere, but I saw it in articles. And I think they figure they know people really watching videos. They're watching whatever. They're not searching for articles. So if they want to hide something from y'all, or from us rather, they're going to put it in an article. And some going to see it, but most won't. So that's why I try to pick and choose what I'm going to share with y'all, because if I chose everything, I would never have time to rest. Who is this? Oh, I like that name. Hey, Chocolate Drop. You done stole Kevin Hart's name. Hey, Chocolate Drop. Oh, goodness. You have a blessed and wonderful day as well. I love the name Esmeralda. That's like, isn't that a Disney character, Esmeralda? I love that name. Like, my name is Thomasina, and I used to get picked at. They used to call me Thumbelina. And then when they did that little, it was some kind of movie, old movie with the black cat, and I think the cat name was Thomasina or something like that. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Squirrel moment. Hey, Amazing Grace, how are you? You stay safe as well and keep your head on a swivel, definitely. I was looking up something because I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all have commented on my videos with me talking about doing car camping and eventually saving up money to get a small RV, like small, okay, like an R-Pod or something. Worried about, everything that's happening. Of course, we need to be careful coming up on October and November and December, the month before and the months after the election is definitely time, because not everybody gonna be happy, and I don't intend to do anything that will ever jeopardize or put me into any kind of harm's way, but you never know what's going to happen. Just like that grocery store somebody had that shooting in there, right? You were just shopping. They were just shopping for their food. So you don't know where something is going to happen. And you can't always take a weapon with you. I was reading the policies at a lot of these state parks. Really all of the state parks do not allow you, at least I'll say the state parks here in North Carolina don't allow you to take a weapon with you to protect yourself. So you have to take something else. Bear spray is better than pepper spray, they say. So, and it's not just for the birds, okay? Because they have a whole question floating out there in social media talking about asking women. And if you're a woman in here, I want you to answer this in the comments. If you were on an island, or let's say in the woods, not an island, if you were in the woods and you could have one thing in the woods with you, would it be a man or would it be a bear? Put your comments in here. Would it be a man or a bear? Which do you choose? Now, I'm going to speak to some more people while y'all putting it in the comments. Linda's in the house. Teresa's in the house. Hey, Thea. Happy 4th to you. Hey, how are you? How are you? Let's see. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find these answers. I'll try to make it bigger next time, Deborah. I'm just seeing your comment. I apologize. But it is so hot here. I'm still hot. Like I literally had to change my pants because I was sweating so bad. And I don't even sweat like that. Oh, God. What state was evacuated? They have evacuations in going on in California, in several counties, I believe I said. I don't know if I still have that up here or not. But you are welcome to go back and watch because I don't know if I still have that up there. But this one that's up here right now, this one is not evacuation. This one is a state of emergency due to the heat in the triple digits in Multnomah County. And that's Portland. And then let me see. I hope I didn't take it off just so I can show you if you just entered the evacuation is see if I can find it. Put it up here. I think that's it right there. Yeah. Let me see if I can make it bigger for y'all this time. I'm not going to read this whole article though, because I've already done that. And it's already at 23. Is it 23 minutes? Yeah, I don't want to go over 30 minutes for sure. Does that make it bigger? Can you see the words on that? I'll put myself in the corner and see if you can see it that way. Let's see. So this is the fire that has evacuated 28,000 people. On Wednesday, the fire forced 15,000 residents to evacuate. They had already evacuated previously, and that brought it to 28,000 people who have been evacuated in California. Let's see if I can go back to the counties. Okay, so The counties, well, the sheriff's department issued evacuation orders for parts of the communities of Oroville, Cherokee, Oroville Northeast, Kelly Ridge, and Hurleyton. They also did evacuation for the Hyatt power plant, and that's major, y'all. That's major. So it's going to be power outages. And I didn't say that before, but it's going to be some power outages if it definitely reaches that area. So the Hyatt power plant has been evacuated. The Oroville field office, Hyatt power plant, that is. The Lake Oroville Visitor Center has been evacuated. And the Thermalito pumping generating plant all fell under the evacuation order. But they say that the Oroville Dam is not at risk. And then Oroville declared a local emergency as the blaze threatened critical infrastructure, including the water supply. In case you didn't catch that previously when I read it, because I kind of read through it and didn't touch on it. But not only do you not have a home, you're dealing with the fact that you probably don't have clothes. Hopefully you had your medications if you're taking them. Hopefully your pets got out, your family members got out. And hopefully, you have food now and shelter and water. But that's going to be limited. These shelters are going to be packed, especially if you have 28,000 people evacuated. So that's a lot. A lot. So let's see what y'all said. Thank you, Donna. Ooh, 100 degrees, dry and hot. That dry hot is something else, I'm telling you. My grass is so crunchy out there. I don't have a sprinkler system. And even if I had it, I wouldn't probably use it. I would not waste my water like that. I don't see no answers in here. Y'all don't want to answer it? Let's see. Maybe I'm too far up. What'd you say? Hey guys, and Tommy and Grandma, and you have the same. Okay. Okay. I knew a Thomasina. She was cousins to my best friend in Columbia. I don't know if she was a Kelly, because my friend's last name is Kelly. Thank you. Oh, there are fires in Alaska too? Thank you for telling us, Boone. Hey, Bob, how are you? Homeless gangs and stuff. I'm going to put up what Bob said. Wow. It's hard. You want to help people, but you don't know who's infiltrated these certain groups, so you really got to be careful. Okay, I think I got an answer here. Somebody said, the question was, if you were in the woods and it was a choice between a bear and a man, who would you choose, or what would you choose? Majority of women chose the bear. She said it would be a man that can cook and hunt. Okay. I ain't mad at that. Ooh, Deborah. That's a good one. Okay, Boone, I like that one. A mountain man. Mine would be the same. Boom, mine would be the same. A mountain man. It would be my husband, of course. A mountain man. Somebody I know who can hunt and who can protect. Oh. Let's see. These answers, I'm loving them. Just says, if I'm running up on man to have with me. Okay. Linda said, bear, then he can be. He can be, okay, but are you going to be the food? Because if you go to sleep with him, because he the blanket, somebody ain't waking up. And I guarantee you the bear's going to wake up. What does Teeny say? A man, because the bear won't help me survive. Yeah, you're right. You'll be running from that bear the whole time you there. That bear can definitely be your food and your warmth. And your warmth. As Linda said. Okay, Boone said a mountain man. I'm in Florida and it's super hot here. I have to have 3 fans in the AC on and it's still hot. Woo! No, it ain't the same sun. Not at all. It ain't the same sun. It's a different kind of bake here. We had, compared to this, we had the easy bake oven. This right here just right in, straight in the fire. Just burning up. Ann says, a bear can help you survive. Yeah, if I eat them. Make money. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Make money. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make money. I'm not just trying to bring y'all news stories. I'm trying to earn some money, a living, so I can pay for these children, okay? They expensive. Hey, Sterling. Happy 4th to you. Let's see. Deborah says, I'm interested in seeing the reasons for bear or man. Great question. All I could think of was Yogi Bear because he finds the best, picnic, how he says picnic. Finds the best picnic baskets. That's a good one, Deborah. Okay, so out of Yogi Bear, I know this has nothing to do with the state of emergency, but out of Yogi Bear and Smokey Bear, let me stop. Which one would you choose? Let me stop. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'm being silly right now. I'm being silly. We're dealing with the heat while the islands is in. Yes, prayers for them because of that storm that just left. That hurricane tore up Jamaica. I haven't seen any pictures. I honestly didn't want to see any pictures. I actually had typed in to do a live yesterday about the storm, and I said I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. After reading it first, normally I read it as I'm with y'all, but I read it first and I'm like, I just don't want to do it because the devastation that they talked about on the island is insane. Everything is intensified. Everything. The heat, these fires, the floods, these storms is crazy. But y'all, I'm going to get out here because I need to go in. Oh, somebody said a real man. I need to go and make my beans. Who that is? Oh, that's my husband. He probably like, get up. So I'll talk to y'all later, okay? He outside. He didn't come in to see because he was taking up the kitchen. So I said, well, let me go ahead and do this live, you know. My kitchen ain't but so big. But anyway, thank y'all for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take a moment, hit the subscribe button and become my kinfolk, okay? So I can call you my cousins And I hope to see y'all in another live before the weekend is done. But who knows what tomorrow brings? How does that song go? Who knows what tomorrow brings? I don't know the rest of it. Anyway, y'all, I love you, but God truly loves you more. He created only one you. Be the very best you that you can be. And when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites TV Life. I'll call you.